Ladies and gentlemen, with a standing ovation, I want you to celebrate yourselves. I want you to celebrate yourself with a standing ovation. How do I feel? Why am I feeling that you're not celebrating yourselves enough? It's as if you've not done anything. It's as if you've not achieved anything. It's as if somebody somewhere has been making you feel less of yourself, so you're not clapping for yourself, you're not celebrating yourself. Imagine you can't celebrate yourself. How do you expect me to celebrate you? And I used to hear and I understand that techies are smart people. Even when they are not encouraged by anyone, they encourage themselves. True or yes? So why not give yourself a round of applause once again? You may have your seat now. Top of the morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. A beautiful morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. Awesome morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome to Take Up Port Harcourt, Season 4, brought to you by Havocs Tech Hub. One of the biggest tech hubs in this part of the country, talking about River State to be precise, and of course, South as a region. Please celebrate Havocs Tech Hub. I may not be wrong to tell you or to say that most of the seated here are products of Havocs Tech Hub. Am I making sense? Is that true?
Yeah, we can.
I'll take that again. I may not be misconstrued if I said, or if I say something like this. Most of you seated here, I mean this row, I mean the other row, even this row, the other side, are products of Havocs Tech Hub. True or yes? True or yes, please? Am I lying? Now I've given you an open, check to say or accept whether or not I'm lying, right? But of course I'm not lying. Please once again put your hands together for Havocs Tech Hub. And believe you me that this event, the Tech Hub Port Harcourt, happens to be one of the biggest tech events in the city of Port Harcourt and South too. True or yes? True or yes? The event has not even started proper. Look, they're already looking for a way to create an overflow for people that will be coming behind you to make sure that they are part of this event. How many events would you attend? How many tech events would you attend in Port Harcourt, in South region, and then see them, see this number of persons in attendance, Port Harcourt particularly? Many of you know what, the stories we hear about Port Harcourt when it comes to events. True or yes? Do you have any story? Have you heard such things as, Port Harcourt people don't attend events? I mean, they don't attend the knowledge intended events. Have you heard such thing? Have you heard? But why are you here today? You're here. Why? So I was speaking with one of the vendors, one of the partners behind, and he was like, come on, I'm encouraged by the number, I'm seeing here this morning, and he was asking me, what is this event about? I mean, why are they all here? In fact, how did they get all of these people seated here? And I was like, yeah, Havocs is doing big things here actually in the city of Port Harcourt and beyond. So you don't expect anything less, In fact, the event has not started. If you look behind you, we are finding a way to create more space for, people to make sure that people get seats and all of that. And I want to also let you know that you're coming here Your coming here is going to be a memorable one. Do you believe that? You believe that? Because you're going to gain a whole lot of knowledge, insight. For those that are techies, let me see techie wave. If you're a techie, wave. Celebrate yourselves, okay. Techies, celebrate yourselves. Celebrate yourselves. For some of us that are not techies, somebody asked me on Saturday, said, "You're looking like a techie. I mean, are you a techie?" And I said, "Wow, what is, depending on your definition of a techie, and then I'll allow you to judge if I'm a techie. This is what I do, that is what I do, this is what I do. So, am I a techie?" She was left to, to give the judgment herself. I didn't ask her what she came up with as to that response, all right? But then, maybe I'm a techie, maybe not, okay? At least we have different areas, we can practice tech. True or yes? True or yes? Must I be a coder to be a techie? Must I be a Python, must I be coding with Python or JavaScript and all of that before I be called a techie? Must I develop a web, app? Must I develop an app before I be called a techie? Must I develop a website before I become a techie? But there are other things I may have been doing or I'm doing that could, be related to tech, right? And so you want to call me a techie. Maybe I don't wear jeans, so I don't wear all of those baggy jeans and those big canvas, so it's possible you don't see me as a techie. It's fine. Because we've already, given those big, how do they call them? Please call it now, those big trousers. Huh? Baggy. They say if you're wearing a baggy and then that one big canvas, you're a techie. All right? With tote bag. Again, tote bag. They used to carry tote bag. All right? And then, I'm actually wearing glasses. So I'm already looking like a techie, actually. All right? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, John Best Uche is my name. They call me the social voice, and that's exactly who I am. And I will be moderating today's event. Thank you so much for the clap. Thank you so much for the clap. I don't know what inspired you to clap for me. Would you mind telling us? The social voice. You've heard about the social voice before. Let me see your hand. You've seen him before. You've met him before. You've heard. Maybe somebody mentioned the name, the social voice. John Best Uche, the social voice. Or you've heard something he's done some time ago on the line and offline anywhere before. Let me see your hand. Let me see. Maybe before you leave here today, we'll get to know ourselves, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome again to this program. It is the season 4 of the Tech Up Port Harcourt conference. Yeah, Tech Up Port Harcourt. And the theme is what? Tech to innovate, build to sustain. So when I say Tech Up Port Harcourt, you say what? So are we ready for that? Are we ready for that? Tech Up Port Harcourt! Tech to innovate, build to sustain. Tech Up Port Harcourt! You're not saying it, you're not doing it. I can't see that energy in you. I cannot feel that energy in you. I'm just me here, just only me, and my voice is almost louder than over 500 persons already seated in this hall. So why that? So I want you to voice it, all right? Be loud. Do that louder. Is that okay? Are we good to go? Tech Up Port Harcourt. Tech Up Port Harcourt. Tech to innovate, build to sustain. Interesting. So we're going to do this very quickly, and that is, events like this, apart from the knowledge you'll be coming to gain, the insights you'll be coming to, receive from the speakers, the panelists, and every other person that will be, coming up on stage here. Another thing that events like this offer us is what? The opportunity to what? To network, to connect, to build healthy, to begin the journey of building a healthy relationship with what? Like minds. All right? Is that? So are we ready for that? Now, as we want to do this, you have your smartphones. Let me see your hand. You have your smartphones. You have your smartphones. Wave techies. You have your smartphones. Somebody would say, I have an Android, but I don't have a smartphone. It's okay. I have an Android. They are feeling, intimidated. They feel it's only the person that has an iPhone that has a smartphone. I do not have an iPhone, but I have a smartphone. True or yes? So anybody could just come up here. Hey, MC, I want to. Or they'll go meet the organizer and they say, hey, Mr. Stewart, this is what I'm led to do right now. I want to sponsor about 5 persons with, to begin the tech journey, with these 5 smartphones. So for 5 persons. Interesting. And I'll be like, wow. Say, oh. And I love that. And that'll be beautiful, really. But then, let's do this. So you're going to connect, you're going to network, you're going to meet at least 5 persons, in fact, 10 persons in this hall today. Is that possible? Is it possible? Within 2 minutes, you're going to meet at least 10 persons in this hall today. Don't use 1 minute, to meet 1 person. All right? So this is what you do. You introduce yourself. Introduce yourself. Tell the person what you do, what you're interested in, what you're doing currently, the project you are actually, carrying on. You're planning right now, and how he or she could actually be a part of it if he or she is willing. All right, so tell the person your name, what you do, what you're doing right now, what project you have in the future, what you're interested in, and all of that. And of course, do not do that, all of that without what? Exchanging what? What is networking without exchanging, contact? Hello? Is there any networking that happens without exchanging contact? I mean, real one-on-one networking, all right? So if you give him your number, make sure that you collect his own or her own. And if you must give me your number, if I must have your number, I must make sure that you too have my number saved in your phone. For those that do WhatsApp, WhatsApp TV, they understand why that is very important. True or yes? Baba, I don't confuse you, have you? I confuse you, normally. But you get the point, right? You get the point. Because if I give you my number and you don't have my own saved in your phone, I can't view your status, you can't view my status. And what's the essence of doing all of that when you can't view my status for you to know or for you to be reminded of what I do? Because the networking does not end here today, all right? It doesn't end here. It's when you see what I do. That's when you get to know more about me and then know how you can actually come into my world. True or yes? So let's do that right now. Let's do that right now. You have like 5 minutes to do this. And I'll call some persons out to, tell me the people they actually met, all right? People they met, and then what those people do. And yes, so let's do that now. And we're going to be after that, we'll be taking selfies, all right? And then drop online, of course, tag Havoc's Tech Hub and all of that. So make moves. Make sure you move beyond your role, all right? The whole idea is not to connect with just your friends. Please do not connect with just your friends. So you have about 1 minute, 40 seconds left, and I'll call you out. If you're not able to tell me at least 5 persons that you connected with, you're wrong. For those that want to connect with me, John Best Uche is the name. They call me the social voice, and that's exactly who I am. Feel very free to connect with me. I'm a media practitioner. I specialize in voice-over presentation. And of course, I'm a corporate event host. You want to take my number, drop a message right now. WhatsApp 0810-151-3195. Drop a message now with your name, and I will save the number, and let's stay in touch with ourselves and see how We can do big things together. I'm seeing some persons here, they're not making any move. That's not quite, that's not good. It's not good. Lady in black, who have you connected with? How many have you connected with? 5. Are you sure? When? How?
I'm a man with many faces, and my life is in many phases.
I'm looking at all of you. Let me also do my own. I want to connect. I want to network.
I'm telling stories in the song I sing, searching for glory in the life I lead, to help me feel the future that I see, to make come true my billionaire dream. The future you speak of is here. The hour of harvest is near. I'm telling stories in the song I sing.
All right. Are we doing that?
Searching for glory.
I'm waiting for some person's messages on WhatsApp so I could also connect with them, because definitely I cannot connect with everybody right now. But I will definitely step down to meet almost everybody. Trust me, I can do that. You have just 30 seconds left to do this. Thank you.
Billionaire dream. Some they hustle, some they walk. Everybody wants to be boss. Make you listen, you go hear sounds of victory in the air.
Hey, so. Hey, so. So.
Something good is happening. Something good is happening. Help me sing it, la 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 la. Oh yeah, go daju. Oh she shade de go jẹun dédé. Oh yeah, go daju. Oh yeah, go daju. Òdodo ọ̀rọ̀. Bàtàlẹ̀ jẹ́jẹ́, àmọ́ tẹ̀lẹ̀ pẹ́pẹ́. Ó dá mi lójú. Ó dá mi lójú. Kò lè ná ẹ lọ́wọ́. Kò rẹ́rìn-ín músẹ́, kò ṣàrà yágà, kò ná ẹ lọ́wọ́. Ṣé bí olówó? Wọ́n bàtà sẹ́sẹ̀, wọ́n fìlà sórí, kò ṣe bí olówó. Something good is happening. Make you no forget to the ball. Life is sweeter when we learn to cherish the things we get. Calling all something good is happening. Something good is happening. Something good is happening. Help me sing it, la 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 la. Grandma was a very good old lady. She tried and died working to feed her grown babies. From dusk till dawn, she labored for more. Nothing was okay, nothing was ever enough. She said time go heal everything, because time go kill everything. She said a lifetime is enough time.
Okay, can we use
Say
another
if you take time, you go fit to make time.
NigerPlayHipHop.com.
two.
Grandma was a very good old lady. Her body be weak, but she no get time to be lazy. And though I was young when she passed away, the look in her eyes like say she did always did. Say time go heal everything, because time go kill everything.
All right, thank you, DJ. All right. Thank you, DJ. DJ, thank you. Okay, please let's take our seats. Let's take our seats right now. Let's take our seats, please. Let's take our seats now. Thank you. Don't enjoy the session more than myself. Now, I told you to do it. So why are you not enjoying it more than the person that has initiated it? So have your seats. And let's maintain decorum right now, please. Let's avoid rowdiness. Those people standing, please take your seat. If you're still standing, you're wrong, very wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I want to bring up on stage a team member from the Havocs Tech Hub for the opening remark. Mr. Paul. Put your hands together for Mr. Paul for his opening remark. Keep clapping until he comes here. Keep clapping. If you don't clap, he won't get to this podium. You're not seeing him now because you're not clapping. I don't know what it would take you, to clap. Are you carrying power banks in your hands? You don't have lights in your area, and so you're charging your phone now? I said clap. So, Mr. Paul, as soon as you're okay with the sound you hear, please show up here for us. Thank you. Keep clapping. Meanwhile, we'll be recognizing some special persons in our midst just after Mr. Paul's speech. Please keep clapping now. I didn't ask you to stop. He's not here because you're still, you're not clapping very well. Mr. Paul, no punish these people now. Where are you there? Okay, so while we're waiting for Mr. Paul, I want to quickly ask, how many persons did you meet? How many persons were you able to meet? You were able to meet with at least 10 persons. Let me see your hand. You were able to meet with at least 10 persons. Let me see your hand, please. 10 persons. You met 10 persons here this morning. Let me see your hand, please. Okay, you met 8 persons. You met 5 persons. Let me see your hand. Interesting. 5 persons. 5 persons. Okay, beautiful. So none of you met up to 8. You didn't even meet up to 10. It's okay. So 10 persons. Come quickly in glasses. Come, you met 5 persons. Just quickly. Mr. Paul, we're waiting for you. Thank you. Come quickly, lady. Yes, thank you. Please put your hands together for the lady, the tech lady in glasses. Yeah. When you see this, you see now, she's a techie. Look now, just look at her. Look at her. No, walk. I'll be here. Come. Yeah, walk like a techie, please. Walk like a techie. Interesting. What's the name?
Ella.
Ella, how many persons were you able to meet?
I met 5.
Give us 2 names you met.
Rebecca and Canis.
Rebecca who?
I said Rebecca and Canis.
Rebecca who? We have so many Rebeccas here, don't you think so? So is it Rebecca Okoro or Rebecca Okafor? Try to learn that.
Okay, I didn't get a surname, but she's into graphic design.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Canis is also into graphic design as well.
Interesting, Canis. Deborah, let me see your hand, please. Deborah, you met with... Rebecca, sorry. You met with her, let me see your hand. Oh, beautiful. You're a graphic designer. Interesting. She's Ella. She met Deborah. Rebecca. And she met Canis. All right. Listen up. Don't make noise here, please. It's because she didn't get their full names now, so she's confusing me. So I wanted to call the other one and all of that. All right. So what do you do? Tell us.
Okay, I'm new into tech, so I'm interested in learning graphic design.
And good enough, you were able to meet with graphic designers. So did they promise that they could actually help your journey?
We didn't start up a conversation like that. We didn't get to that point. But before today ends, definitely I'll ask them about that.
And do you have their contacts already?
Yes, I do.
They saved yours?
Yes.
You saved theirs?
Yes, I did.
All right, put your hands together for Ella. You may take your seat. Mr. Paul, are you ready for us? Mr. Paul, we're waiting for you. Now, do you know why I asked? Usually when I ask you to reach out to me and you just reach out, or even when I didn't ask you to reach out, and you reach out telling me you are this, you are John. Okay, I have so many Johns, so John who? It's better you introduce yourself, your full names. If you have 4 names, better. If you have 5, put them down so that I will save and then be able to differentiate you from the other John, all right? So let's learn that. If that is the first thing you'll learn from this event today, is that okay? Please learn to do that. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, put your hands together for Mr. Paul as he gives us his opening remark for this event. Thank you, Mr. Paul. You're looking so beautiful. So, yeah. Beautiful, right? Awesome. Oh, you're looking so pretty. Is that what you want? All right, thank you so very much.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Paul Aminibo. 4 years ago, we decided to contribute towards the growth of tech ecosystem in Port Harcourt by organizing an inclusive event in Port Harcourt. At first, we were scared. We didn't know it was going to be a success. We didn't even know how to get the funds to put this off. Well, let me not bore you with our boring story. Here we are. We've moved beyond those fears. We've withered those storms. And we've consistently consistently, we've driven this vision for the last 4 years. Port Harcourt and Rivers State is blessed with tech talents and creative minds, both indigenous and non-indigenous. And as a company, we've always believed that if these guys are given the right orientation, mentorship, and well-tailored trainings, they have the potential to build innovative products and even compete in the global market, which I believe most of us are doing. And if we do this, we're going to help us grow the economy of the state. And as a company also, we believe that collaboration is not just a word we use to sound intelligent, how intelligent we are, but a key component to the growth of any ecosystem, which tech is included. And remember, there is no ecosystem that grows in isolation. That's why we focused on using this event, Tech Up Port Harcourt event, and every other thing we do, like the Build It Havoc School and all of that, to create this opportunity where tech talents and tech companies can build strategic alliance to grow the ecosystem. I'm not going to, as a company, we're time conscious. I'm not going to keep it too long. But we have our speakers here, our panelists are also seated here. And they've promised us one thing, not to go home with every knowledge they came here with. And of course, they have track records, physical track record of success that can make your stay here worthwhile. Like I said, I'm not going to keep it too long. I just want to say, on behalf of my team and everyone in Havocs, thank you for honoring our invitation.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Paul. Okay, techies are very, they are very time conscious, especially at this Havocs Tech Hub. Speaking with Mr. Stewart, you would always understand that whenever, it comes to time management, it's they love that a lot. In fact, we're chatting right now. He's telling me that, we must do this with conciseness, and then, of course, make sure that every given time is accounted for. That is, if I'm giving you 5 minutes to talk to me here, talk to us here. If you exceed that, we're going to do so. I'll come and collect the mic from you because I'm in charge. All right? Thank you once again. Once again, put your hands together for Mr. Paul for that beautiful speech. Okay, I told you earlier that we're going to recognize some special persons in our midst today. By the way, wherever you're seated, you're highly recognized. You're special. But, it's official. It's very important we do this, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, if your hands are not too heavy, actually, put your hands together for Dr. Samuel Gambo. Dr. Samuel Gambo, thank you. Dr. Samuel Gambo is the head South-South Zonal Office of NITDA. South-South Zonal Office Head of NITDA. Once again, you're welcome, Mr. Dr. Samuel. We are so excited to have you here. Ladies and gentlemen, also, I want you to put your hands together for Mr. Leslie A. Bob Manuel. He is the head Credit Operations, River State Microfinance Agency. Thank you so very much, sir. Thank you so very much. Ladies and gentlemen, in the same vein, I want you to put your hands together for Mr. Liu Barituka, co-founder, EdTFi. Thank you. If I were you, if you're asked to clap, if you're asked to celebrate these people, I would do that with all joy. I would do that with all excitement. I would do that with all commitment. Reason being that there are people that, for some of you, you're just starting, you're just going into tech. You may not have found your feet, all right? You may not have found your feet in that area. And these people that we are introducing here, they are people that are already commanding, attention, that are already controlling, the space in their, due to the offices they are occupying, and of course with the innovations they've got to offer in that office. So why not clap for them? Why not celebrate them? And when it is time for you to approach them, should there be any opportunity for you to approach them, I think they would consider it, to say, okay, yeah, you're just starting, right? So I'm going to offer you this. This is what I have for you. This is what I have for you. You never can tell, all right? So learn to celebrate people, okay? Learn to celebrate people. Ladies and gentlemen, DJ, please give us a very cool, soft sound. Thank you.
Ordinary child, the carpenter's first son, humble and mild. If anybody told you he'd be Messiah, you probably would laugh it off. I know.
Thank you, DJ.
So let us have the world of ordinary people.
All right, thank you so very much, DJ, for that beautiful song. You just, motivated me now. I just wanted going into, bless, I would change career right now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, with a standing ovation, I would like us to welcome to this podium to address us, to speak to us for the next 5 minutes, Dr. Samuel Gambo, NITDA Head, South Zonal Office. Dr. Samuel Gambo is the head South Zonal Office of NITDA. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bless you, bless you. Please, can you be seated? Thank you. You're almost making me cry. Who am I for you to get up for me? Please, everybody can be like me and even more than me. And that's my belief. Don't bother today I stand before you to talk. Tomorrow you stand before me to talk. And that's my belief, okay? You're all growing. I was one time like you. I never knew I was coming up to this point, but I felt I was just studying, period. Like my name goes, Dr. Samuel Gambo. Sometimes the Gambo confuses people. They think I am a Northerner. I am not. It's Gambo. I'm from Rivers State, precisely Okrika. Thank you. Not to take much of your time, I think I just need to tell you a progress story, a short progress story of myself, and then where I find myself, and then why you should also be steadfast in what you are doing now, because tomorrow is going to be greater than where you are now. Briefly, born in Ghana, schooled in Ghana, came to Uniport. Before Uniport, they said, no. You know how parents can influence their words and kids? You must be a doctor, a medical doctor. My father was an engineer, automobile stroke, mechanical. I want you to be a medical doctor. I have 2 pilots ahead of me, all combatant. I said, no, I want to be a pilot. He said, oh, you want to go and plot coup? I said, no, I have 2 elder brothers who are pilots. I said, I still want to be a pilot. We had it hot. Well, eventually, he refused to sign my warrant. Nigerian Air Force, I went into JOS after JAM. I saw that I was doing medicine. I saw that medicine was not my calling. You know, when people say, this is my calling, I was not seeing it. So I walked up to the provost of the medical school. We were the first set that opened Naraguta campus, if you know UniJOS very well. I walked up to him, I told him, I want to leave. I want to do my second course. What was my second course? Computer science. Emphasis on industrial mathematics. I said, I bet you are one of our best students. Why not stay? I said, no, I want to go. If even I finish with this, it will not be useful to me. My mind is not there. It's okay, I will help you. He wrote to jump. Then you can do that. The provost wrote, and then they withdrew me from there. I went to Uniport, my second choice, and started computer science, emphasis on industrial mathematics. From scratch. Got, in between 2-3 years, the Nigerian Air Force came. Conscription recruitment on merit. They picked us, 5 of us. We went there. I carried my form to my father. He said, this military thing again, I won't sign. He refused to sign. I gave to his friend. His friend signed. He said, go, don't mind that stupid boy. Look at him calling my father stupid boy. It's okay. I went in, and then at the end of the day, I could not make it there. Not that I didn't really make it. I passed through Jaji, everything. 5 years after, I left the Air Force. Graduated as a computer scientist. I left the Air Force. Left the country, went into working with the UN. I worked there for barely 18 years, and then came back. Federal government picked me up again. Right now I'm with the federal government. All I'm saying is that everything about my life has been tailored towards IT. Wherever I go to, it pushes me back. IT. Now, with first degree, second degree, another one, PhD, satellite communication engineering, another PhD, computer education, and 25 certifications in information technology, artificial intelligence, robotics, mention it, 25. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. It's determination. I'll give you a brief of what NIDA is all about. Today, people here NIDA. Please, don't be offended. I know it's 5 minutes, but it is better I convey the message properly so that everybody understands. I might not climb here again. The next time I might be in the panel. And I won't have the opportunity to talk. But as it stands, I want to tell you what NIDA is all about. NITSA is an acronym of National Information Technology Development Agency. And it is the apex clearinghouse for information communication technology. We regulate, we are the referees. I blow your mind, even NCC, we regulate NCC. But NCC is a regulatory body. Why? Because we own the cyberspace. You can imagine we here said we own the cyberspace when God owns the whole heaven. You can understand what we are talking about. So, well, but that is what it means. We own the cyberspace. And every operator in the cyberspace is answerable to us. Every operator in the cyberspace is answerable. We do a whole lot of things. We have scholarship schemes. After this, I will tell you, visit our site. We do innovations. We intervene. We prepare the enabling ground for all IT operators, banks, service providers, telephone, and all that to strive. And then we also create frameworks, standardize, and then when you default, we can come for you. We create data protection policy that today your name is Samuel Emeka, and I go to open an account in the bank, and the bank purportedly released my name to one stupid criminal. That bank is closed. Data protection. We are also in charge of clearance, IT clearance, standardize IT devices. The type of devices before this time, some years back before we had this, our act was established in 2001, yes, 2001. And the policy came up 2007. Now, before then, most junks, Nigeria was a dumping ground. Most junks, IT components, IT devices were brought in here. That was when we had 286 computers, 386 computers, 486 computers. Now we have fifth generational computers. We are driving into the sixth generational computers where human and machines interact. Are you aware? That's where we are going now. Anyway, but when we saw that most of those European countries bring this rubbish and dump here, that act enables us to say, no, this one we don't want in this country. That one we want. Then you can go, they pick a computer and give to you. One scrap, they give it to you. You think you have bought a computer. What is the capacity? What is the speed? You don't know. But all you know, I've bought a computer in the house. I have a computer in the house. And you are limited to what you can do in terms of data analysis. So all this we do. You have the time after here to still reach me to ask more questions. Our office is, the zonal office is located at number 3 Mission Avenue off Orderly, opposite Transamadi Garden Estate. That is the zonal office. We also oversee for now up to the southeast, up to Enugu. Our head office is in 28 Port Harcourt Crescent, Gariki 1, Abuja. Thank you very much. I have this to share. Please, MC, you help me share to those who are interested. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much, Dr. Samuel Gambo. Put your hands together once again for Dr. Samuel Gambo. I think the organizers, they're going to take care of that. So if you are in charge of that, please come and do something about that, please.